welcome back to another episode of Reality Unzipped, the podcast. I'm your host, Brittany, and here's my co-host, Dorian.
All right, news reporter.
It's not what I was going for, but whatever.
It sounded like it.
Okay, in other news.
You did it again. Did you not realize that you did it that time?
Yes, I did it on purpose
time.
Okay.
Yeah.
But anyways, this is what, episode 12?
Yeah.
We are on a roll, and I'm loving it.
You are?
Yes.
Okay.
Today, I know the last episode did not look like I was loving it at all.
Yeah.
It's okay. I was having a moment. We all have moments like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It comes with creating.
Yep.
Sometimes you want to just say F this S.
Yeah.
And other times it's sunshine and rainbows. Today it's sunshine and rainbows.
Yep.
So, what you got for us today? Because I got nothing.
You got nothing today? Well, how do you feel about Fetty Wap getting 6 years in prison?
Who?
Fetty Wap. You know who Fetty Wap is.
To be honest, I thought he was in jail already.
You know what? I think he's already did 1 year, I think.
Pretty sure you told me something like literally maybe 1 or 2 years ago about him going to jail for like some sort of
but I think this time
like
he's
on
actually
an airplane or something.
Yeah, I think he's actually in there now, but I could be wrong. He might have did 1 year already, but I'm not sure. But I think he's getting 6 years.
Allegedly, because we don't know.
Yeah.
Where did you hear about this?
YouTube.
YouTube?
Yeah, I think so. Or Google. One of those.
Well, sorry to him, but play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
And he wasn't the person that was on the plane. You talking about Designer?
No, I'm not talking about Designer. I know Designer like lost his mind and like stripped down to nothingness.
Yeah, you know about that.
I know about that. I'm not talking about him.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know. I feel bad for him a little bit because like, what would possess you to like get buck naked on a plane?
Yeah.
Unless,
I mean, mental health is a real thing.
I was just about to say that. Unless he was literally going through something and had a severe mental breakdown.
Yeah.
Or maybe I don't know. Like, a mental breakdown could make you do that. But drugs can also make you do that too. Combination of the two can make you do that. Like, I don't know. But I hope he's doing well. I hope he's not getting naked in public anymore. And I hope he's getting the help that he needs.
You think Fetty Wap? What did he do though?
Fetty Wap?
Yeah, look it up. What did he do?
I don't really care about what Fetty Wap did, to be honest, but I'll look it up still.
Please, thank you.
I thought that he like had like drugs and weapons
drugs on him
on a plane.
I remember us talking about this.
Or not necessarily on a plane, but like in these Atlanta streets. Fulton County rings a bell, like him being charged like with something in Fulton County, and I'm like, these rappers out here be really wanting to live that life. And
I mean, 6 years.
Oh yeah, he was from NBC News, so I guess it must be real. He was sentenced to 6 years in prison for drug trafficking. So he was being a drug dealer, trying to really live that trap life.
Oh yeah, well he's getting 6 years for that. That's gonna be.
That's unfortunate because he has children, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. He
pleaded guilty. He was arrested in October of 2021. See, like I remember you telling me a couple of years ago about this.
So he's already dead.
He was
2
arrested.
Years?
He pleaded guilty in August of a year that I don't see on here. But
so he did at least a year or more, maybe 2 years.
Unless he was like out of jail while he was waiting for his sentencing, but he's been sentenced, so he's going to jail for real this time.
All right, and
which is unfortunate.
John Morant getting a welfare check. You heard about that?
Huh?
Yeah, he posted something. He allegedly posted something on Instagram, and talking about he don't want to be on this earth no more and all that. And
like
welfare
check. My brain went to like him getting assistance from the government.
No, they
when you say a welfare check, I thought you meant like he's on welfare, like Section 8. I'm like, how?
No, they went to go check on him.
Oh,
make sure he was, okay.
A
and he
welfare
was okay.
check, like, hey, you still alive?
Yeah, he was okay. Yeah, he's going through it. He's going through a lot
He
of
must
stuff.
be, cause like, who in their right mind would be like waving a gun and
Twice. He did it twice.
in
And
less
now it's
than,
this.
and now he's talking about he don't want to be on this earth anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah,
somewhere along that line.
it's looking like somebody should really have a sit down with him and chat with him about what's going on in his brain, cause it's not good.
He got a lot of stuff bothering him. It looks like.
Yeah. I mean, it's really easy to get bothered in this life. Like, it's so much out here that can bother you.
Yeah.
But
like your eyebrows.
Shut up. What?
Like, you know how, your eyebrows, you be missing eyebrows.
What?
Anyway, on a serious note, just forget that. But yeah, I hope he figures it out, works through this. And yeah, it's tough.
It is. I was about to say something, but you threw me off with the eyebrows. I was about to say, like, I feel like I'm about to sound like an old person, but like, there's like a level of expectation that I feel like is on the internet.
For him?
For everyone. Young people and old people, just people feeling the need to like stay at the level that outside sources are telling them they need to be at.
Yeah,
I think people are cracking under the pressure.
I mean, like that $200 million check that he got, I think, like, I think that might have something to do with what he's going through.
Yeah, because people who get money like that and get it quickly and at an age where they're not mature enough to handle it, because 50-year-olds get money and blow it too. So I'm not gonna say young people specifically, but he got it all at once. I thought that's supposed to be over the span of his contract.
No, he got a lot. Well, I don't know, the whole terms of his contract, but he made a lot of money. I'm pretty sure
he got a pretty large amount at one time.
Yeah, he got a lot of money.
And he had sponsorships, right? With Nike or whoever.
Yeah,
Gatorade.
Lots of them.
Yeah, so he was getting money and probably just casted discipline to the wind. Because, money and wealth and come up really exposes people for who they are. I feel like when people come up and come up quickly, like when a blessing is presented to you, I heard, who said this? I was watching, what's his name? Myron Golden.
I don't know who that is.
Myron Golden. Look him up. He's like he's a guy to listen to take advice from.
What does he do?
He's an entrepreneur, not like one of them fake entrepreneur scammer people, but he has like businesses that he does, but he also mentors and speaks. He's done like a TED Talk and he has like seminars and things like that. But he said something that was real, and he was like, it's not specifically what he says. I can't remember like word for word, but the gist of it was, your opportunity is gonna come. Basically, he's saying stop worrying about if your moment is gonna come.
It's going
to come,
and it's up to us to take advantage of it.
No, that's not what he said. He said,
like, I'm sorry.
I know.
You
were so like,
yeah.
Yes. No, that's not what he said.
Okay.
He said your opportunity is going to come.
Yeah.
But what did he say? God dang it. Basically, he said,
and we must.
The opportunity, shut up. The opportunity is either going to promote you, I think that's what he said, or expose you. It's either going to.
What does that mean? Are those both good or bad?
I mean,
promote and exposure can be good though.
Well, he meant expose in a negative way.
Oh.
He's saying that you're receiving some sort of blessing or come up can either help you get a leg up and elevate you because you're prepared to take on this blessing and you're gonna literally milk it for all it's worth.
Yeah.
Or it's gonna end up exposing the fact that you were never ready for this blessing in the first place. Something that you've been asking for and doing what you need to do in order to get it. But when you get it, you fumble it.
And you don't do what you need to do in order to keep it.
In order to maintain it, in order to help it grow. It could honestly do more damage than good. And that is so real to me. I feel like that's something that I worry about a little bit. Like with,
I like it when you talk about stuff like this.
You do?
Yeah.
Really? I
Yeah.
like talking about things like this too.
Yeah.
I hope you guys like
you
listening.
should bring more of this.
Well,
Cause like I like it when you get into see what y'all don't know is she don't do all this sometimes. Sometimes I do get a piece of this when you get into detail about, what you say,
like
expose and then
promoting versus exposure. Yeah.
Like you're doing real good with it right now, and I like that.
Okay.
I'm not saying when we not doing this podcast, you do it too, but I'm saying like I like it when you do this.
I like doing it. I really do. It feels right.
Yeah.
And I feel like meshing like pop culture with like, I guess, inspiration and insight. It's what I like. It feels good. Because when I hear about gossip and like, oh, so-and-so had this happen to them, I'm always thinking a little deeper into it. I'm like, well, what was his mindset when he did that? Like, what?
Speaking of mindset, what is your mindset regarding DJ Envy and Rick Ross beef?
Dun dun dun.
What's your mindset on that?
I've been seeing some things, and
who do you feel as though is going too far?
I personally think Rick Ross should have minded his business.
So who initiated?
If I'm not mistaken, I don't know the facts.
Okay.
From what is being put out there, it seems like Rick Ross opened his mouth about DJ Envy's businesses.
Okay.
Like about his car shows or something.
So Rick Ross started it.
From what I see. I don't know. DJ Envy could have said something on the slick during a meeting behind closed doors or something that we don't know about to Rick Ross to make him speak publicly about DJ Envy's business. I don't know that. But from what the internet is showing, it seems like Rick Ross basically was dogging DJ Envy's like car shows and basically saying that they're not for the community. And by the community, I mean like black people and all that stuff. And I'm just like, that may or may not be true, but what do you gain by trying to throw dirt on another man's business? Just start a business that you feel like will have the values and things that you want. If you want to have like a more culturally based car show, then do that without throwing dirt on somebody else's stuff.
I just don't understand why they taking this car show so serious.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
It's got to be deeper than that, right? I feel like it might be deeper than just a car show.
Something else has to be invested into
Something got to be, because like it's no way we going to be on the internet for the next few weeks arguing over a car show.
Well, that's what it seems like it was started over. Like I said, something else could have happened behind closed doors that we don't know about. I hope something else happened, because honestly,
I don't hope nothing else happened.
I do, because arguing over a car show is ridiculous. Like, it's kind of weird. They're grown men, entrepreneurs, doing their thing.
Yeah. And they got
make money. It's enough money out here for everybody to make. You don't got to throw stuff on somebody else in order to make it your business. But maybe Rick Ross is into the mentality of
he don't care no more.
All publicity is good publicity, so he may be purposely starting a beef to promote himself, because I'm pretty sure
to promote his car show.
Yeah, because I didn't know
he's trying to do the car show on his land.
Oh, he is?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, yeah, so he doesn't have to worry about permits and all that, because I'm pretty sure there was something about, like...
Because, he got a
the county denying him, like, permission to do the car show because of permits or whatever.
He got a big land.
Yeah, he has a big piece of land.
Big piece of land.
Big. Why are you saying it like that?
Because it's that big.
Yeah. He's got a lot of land. I don't know why he didn't do it on his property to begin with.
Well, he had to get permits.
I was about to say, you still have to have permits, even if it's on your land. Because if you're going to be having, like, a certain amount of people on your property.
And a whole lot of cars there.
Certain structures and things, you still have to get permits. So, permits are inevitable. But, I'm just saying, like, it got out of hand pretty quickly as far as two grown men going back and forth about this. Like, it was funny for a second, and then it got like weird really quickly.
Then Rick Ross started attacking, his real estate thing, him getting into the real estate thing.
Oh.
And then he started talking about
his wife.
His wife doing his pedicures or manicures.
I don't even know about all that stuff.
Or whatever. Yeah.
So yeah, it just is like.
It's like I feel like he just like when he went there, I feel like he made it personal.
Yeah, when you start talking about a man's family, like that's like, bro, what's really going on?
Yeah, that's why I said it got to be deeper.
What's really wrong?
Yeah, it's definitely got to be deeper.
Yeah. But yeah, it's weird. Two grown men who are in business with themselves squabbling. I like that word.
Yeah.
I saw it on Bluey.
Anything else you want to say about that?
No.
No?
Because it's...
So...
Yeah, no.
I can't believe... I've been watching Undisputed. You know I'll be watching the sports... You know, Shannon Sharp and...
Oh, yeah, his little...
And Skip Bayless arguments. Sharp, you know I'll be watching that a lot, right? Guess what?
What?
Shannon Sharp has left Undisputed.
Thank God. Honestly.
What?
I feel like he's a big enough personality to have a show for himself. Like,
he
didn't
is.
need that little
He is. I'm definitely
going
to be tuning into... I think he's going to like doing his podcast. Like everybody is floating towards podcast.
Yeah. I mean, Shannon Sharp is a big enough person.
They were saying allegedly or rumored
there was some behind the closed doors
Skip Bayless was jealous of Shannon Sharp.
Probably. I would not because who is Skip without Shannon Sharp?
I mean, Skip is Skip.
Who's that?
I watch because of Shannon Sharp.
Exactly.
He a LeBron James fan.
Who is Skip? What does Shannon Sharp do? I mean, what does Skip do? I know Shannon Sharp from when I was a kid from being on the Ravens.
Yeah.
That's how I initially knew who Shannon Sharp was.
Yeah, I know Shannon Sharp just like...
From being an amazing football player, retiring, and doing his commentary in the bold and... theatrical
just the way he is. I
does.
just love the way he is and the things he does.
It draws people in.
Yeah.
Who is Skip?
I mean, Skip
exactly.
First of all, we gonna give Skip had his thing with Lil Wayne. You know how they, him and Lil Wayne are really good friends. You know that?
That's cute. Maybe him and Lil Wayne can do a podcast.
They have. Lil Wayne has been on Undisputed a few times.
So Skip and Lil Wayne can skip on.
I don't think Lil Wayne gonna have time for that.
Their thing
Lil
together.
Wayne be doing his own thing.
Yeah.
I don't think he gonna jump on there.
My point is, Shannon doesn't need Skip.
He don't.
And honestly, for you to say that he's leaving Skip and Shannon, whatever the heck the show, Undisputed.
Yeah.
Good for him, because I feel like
I'm gonna have to tune into his podcast now.
He needs space,
because I've been used to seeing Shannon on Undisputed, and I be liking what he's saying.
I
just be looking at Skip like, what are you talking about?
Exactly. It's irritating, and I'm pretty sure that Shannon is getting irritated to the point of like, I'm tired of this.
Yeah, and I'll be looking at Shannon, and Shannon be saying real facts.
Yeah.
And I just be like, yeah, I'm about to turn this off.
It's literally
Skip on that. What's Shannon be saying on that boy job?
Like in the land of make believe and delusion.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't watch the show often, but I have tuned in a little bit, and it's definitely giving when Skip be talking.
Yeah.
So, kudos to Shannon for stepping out and doing his own thing. I'm glad about that. Yeah. And I wish the best to Skip. Like, he can have his own thing. And
how do you feel about you want to say anything else about that?
No, that's it.
What do you think about I know you don't listen to music a lot like I do, but I recently, been listening to Jack Harlow's new album.
I haven't heard it.
It's actually pretty nice.
I believe you.
It's not like it's nice. It's nice. I like it.
I haven't. The only album that I've been on lately is honestly Nevermind.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
It's so perfect.
Honestly, you just been on Drake since I met you.
I'm not gonna take that away from you. You put me on to Drake because I was one of those people saying that like Drake is overhyped. Like, why do people be so on him so much? Like, it's not that deep. But
and now
I've come around. Yeah. It's probably some secret mind control. Like,
no, it ain't no secret mind control. The man is a artist genius.
He is very talented. And honestly, Nevermind has got me in a chokehold. Yeah. It is perfection.
Yep.
Like, it's just a vibe.
Yeah.
In every way, shape, or form. And I relate so heavily to a lot of those songs when it comes to me and your relationship.
Yeah.
Like the ups and downs, and he communicates it so well. I'm like, dude, are you in my brain? Like, this is real.
Yeah.
Like, and I love it. Like,
you used to like Drake when I first introduced him to you.
You said what?
When I first introduced you to Drake, you wasn't like, oh my god.
I mean, you didn't introduce me to Drake.
I mean, like, played his music for you. You
I
wasn't really
like,
into it.
He is on Drake's.
Yeah,
way too hard.
Don't be doing all that now.
I was just like, why is he so pressed? And you know, being around you all the time, I'm listening to him all the time. So he grew on me, and I've developed my own opinion of him, because I'm pretty sure my initial opinion of him was based off of what the general population was saying. Was like, he's overhyped, and like, why do people like him so much?
He's not
even like all of that, but he really is. Like, he's a genius when it comes to music, when it comes to promoting the things that he interacts with, the things that he doesn't interact with.
I relate to his music in so many levels.
Yeah, he's a genius all the way around.
All the way from starting from the bottom, now we here, all the way to
something about November. What's that album? Coming home,
all that.
What is that? What is his? What album did I first hear? It was when I was in like high school, like, I don't know, 9th or 10th grade.
Yeah.
Oh, dang. What was his? It wasn't a full album, I don't think.
I think I know what you're talking about.
I gotta look it up. I'm sorry for like take care. It was like when he was
You're talking about
Thank Me Later.
Thank Me Later.
I feel like it was something before.
No, you talking about Comeback Season.
It was before Thank Me Later.
Yeah, Comeback Season was before Thank Me Later.
Yeah.
Comeback Season.
Yes, with him in that pea coat.
Yep. That's what you're thinking about.
This is what I remember.
Yeah.
Look at him in the pea coat. You can't see that, but that's the Drake I remember. This is the Drake I know. That's so cute. But yeah, the man has definitely evolved in the best possible way.
Yeah.
And I love how he responds to beef. He doesn't respond. He makes money off of it by writing about it and putting it in his music.
He never started nothing. He always finished it.
That was a Drake quote, wasn't it?
Yes.
I know.
That was a Drake line.
Yeah. But yeah, like, he doesn't respond. And I'm like, people should take that advice. Like, Beyonce kind of does the same thing. She puts it in her music and capitalizes off of it.
Yeah,
like,
and it goes big every time.
Literally, because it's the first time they're responding to a beef that people are like curious about. So they're going to tune in, and that's going to make him money. Like, it's genius. More people should do that.
Yep. So what about have you caught up on Power?
I haven't.
Tariq?
I haven't, so let's put a pin in it.
You haven't watched neither.
I've only watched one episode. Oh, I know, and I've been dodging bullets on the internet, man.
It's been good.
I seen one meme that had, like, it was, I guess, the last episode, the episode before the last, and people was like, whoo! And I'm like, oh, nope, deflect.
It's been good.
I just want to binge watch it one day. Like, one day when I have just time to sit down for 7 hours. Yeah. I just want to drink some tea and watch Power.
Drink some wine.
Or wine, yeah.
Some wine. You know, we need to have one of those days where me and you just
chill and binge watch one of our shows.
Drink some wine and watch a show. We haven't had one of those in a while.
We haven't.
But we'll get one of those.
Can we plan it?
Yeah, I wanted to do it this week, but you know, we doing other things.
I know. Other things with the kids.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Why you say it like that? It was your idea.
So. No, it wasn't. It was you. I asked you. I was like, what you want to do? You want to do something for you, or you want to do something for the kids? And you said the kids.
No. Yes. Don't throw that on me.
That's how it went. Anyway, you got anything else?
Real Housewives of Atlanta is like saddening me.
Tell me about it, because I don't watch it at all.
I haven't been watching it, and that is the problem.
I don't get it. What are you saying?
It's not what it
used
to
good?
be. It's not. Like, Marlo is getting on my nerves.
I don't know who Marlo is.
It's okay. You don't know who any of these people is. Even though, kudos to you, because you do be watching it with me sometimes.
I have watched a few episodes with
and you be like, well, who is this and what's going on? Blah, 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 blah. And I'll be trying to tell you and fill you in. But I haven't been watching it this episode. I watched the first episode, and I just knew. I'm like, I'm good.
Dang.
Like, this
boring?
random was coming at Candy for no reason. I'm like, they really pushing it. Like, they really trying to force, like, cultivate a forced unnecessary drama. Like, it's weird. It's giving very forced, very fake. I mean, it's reality TV, so it's kind of fake, but the moments that used to be like had on there back when Nene Leakes was on the show, like you could not make up the stuff that Nene Leakes would do and say.
Okay.
Now I'm saying Nene kind of went off the hinges a little bit. I guess she started feeling herself and things started getting weird. I miss her though. I wish she was still on the show. But that girl, she was good TV. Phaedra was another one that was great TV. I had a love-hate relationship, like, because I was so for Phaedra at one point, especially and so against Kenya. But now Phaedra's off, and I'm like so for Kenya. Since Kenya's had a baby, I'm like so for her. But even Kenya can't even save this show. Like, it's just getting boring. And the new housewife, what's her name? The Jamaican one who was a runner, like she's not all that exciting. And who else? Dang, I can't even. Sheree just need to go on somewhere, like with her, just her and her selection of men. I feel like she's doing it on purpose just to have a storyline. Because honestly, without these crazy foolish men that she would be choosing, she wouldn't have a storyline. Like, it's nothing for her to do on the show. So it's time to wrap it up. And I hate to say that because this show has been on for like
wrap it up
almost 20 years. I feel like
you mean like they need to do something new or just shut it
either
off completely?
Get rid of Real Housewives of Atlanta completely, or do what they did with, I think they did it with Real Housewives of New York City. They completely wiped the slates clean and got all new cast members. Yeah, I know that's kind of petty and some people aren't for such a drastic change, but I don't watch Real Housewives of New York, but they might need to swing that idea over onto Real Housewives of Atlanta, because like it's just not what it. Things have changed in the world, and I feel like Real Housewives of Atlanta doesn't really represent what is happening now. Like, those ladies can't really keep up with the now.
Yeah, it
was cute. Cynthia Bailey bowed out at a great time, and I love her. She's so graceful. But yeah, it's giving like wipe the slate clean and all new cast members.
Yeah.
But that's basically it. You got anything else to talk about today?
Nope.
No? Alright, I'm done. This was cool. I like chatting with you guys. Talk to me down in the comments. I like to hear your thoughts, opinions, and questions. Other than that, that's it. See you later. Bye.